All right, everyone, buckle up. The news cycle is absolutely igniting, and we've got some major updates that you need to know. From heated courtside exchanges sparking serious conversations to dazzling displays of personal style, and even a peek behind the curtain of a champion's coaching evolution, it's all happening, and it's happening fast. Get ready for the inside scoop, the unfiltered reactions, and the stories that are dominating headlines right now. You absolutely do not want to miss a second of this. Stick around, because the world of sports and beyond is serving up drama, innovation, and undeniable talent. Let's dive into the headlines that are making waves. First up, we're diving deep into a dramatic on-court incident that set the tennis world ablaze. A fiery exchange between two top players has ignited a firestorm of discussion, touching on sensitive issues and drawing powerful reactions from fellow athletes. This is more than just a game. It's a moment that's sparking important conversations off the court, and we've got all the details on what happened and the fallout. Then, we shift gears to the electrifying world of sports fashion, where one athlete is not just winning matches, but also stealing the show with an unforgettable style. We're talking about statement pieces, dazzling accessories, and a whole lot of personality on full display. Get ready to see how creativity and confidence are making a major impact, both on and off the court, proving that style can be just as powerful as performance. And to wrap up our headline-grabbing stories, we're getting an exclusive look at a champion's journey, revealing the surprising truth behind a new coaching partnership. What started as a perceived intimidation has blossomed into a supportive and effective collaboration, highlighting the crucial role of personal connection in athletic success. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Tennis controversy erupts amidst accusations. This incident is sending shockwaves through the tennis community and beyond. A recent on-court confrontation between players at a major tournament has escalated into a significant controversy, sparking heated debates about sportsmanship and sensitive social issues. The clash, which occurred during a second-round match, involved one player issuing a sharp critique to her opponent regarding perceived etiquette, leading to accusations of racial undertones and a strong response from a fellow prominent athlete. The player in question, Jelena Ostapenko, reportedly told her opponent, Taylor Townsend, that she had no education and no class during their post-match handshake. This comment, made after Townsend defeated Ostapenko, quickly drew attention and led to Ostapenko herself addressing the situation on social media, where she vehemently denied any racist intent. She stated, "I was never racist in my life, and I respect all nations of people in the world. For me, it doesn't matter where you come from." Ostapenko's remarks were made in the context of a sport often dominated by a different demographic, adding a layer of sensitivity to the exchange. However, the situation was further amplified when Naomi Osaka, a highly respected figure in the sport of Japanese and Black heritage, weighed in. Speaking after her own second-round victory, Osaka did not hold back her criticism of Ostapenko's comments. "I think obviously it's one of the worst things you can say to a Black tennis player in a majority-white sport," Osaka stated. She went on to defend Townsend, whom she knows personally, emphasizing Townsend's intelligence and hard work, and asserting that she was the furthest thing from uneducated or anything like that. Osaka also noted Ostapenko's history of on-court emotional outbursts, suggesting this was particularly ill-timed and directed at the wrong person, given the potential historical context in America. She concluded by calling the remark terrible and really bad. Ostapenko, known for her temper, was later seen playing a doubles match without apparent booing from the crowd, despite the controversy. Meanwhile, world number one Aryna Sabalenka offered her perspective, suggesting that Ostapenko might be dealing with personal issues. Sabalenka mentioned speaking with Ostapenko, describing her as nice, but someone who sometimes can lose control and has some things in life to face and some struggles. Sabalenka expressed hope that Ostapenko would learn to handle such situations more maturely. Taylor Townsend herself addressed the incident in her press conference, stating that, while she didn't interpret the comments as racist, she acknowledged the stigma in our community of being not educated. She deferred to Ostapenko to clarify her intentions, noting that her own knowledge of herself made the insult personally insignificant, regardless of any racial undertones. This intense exchange has certainly stirred the pot. Now, let's pivot to how one player is making an equally strong statement, not with words, but with dazzling style. Osaka's dazzling US Open style steals the show. While the courts are buzzing with on-court drama and intense competition, one athlete is capturing attention for a completely different, yet equally captivating, reason: her spectacular fashion sense. Naomi Osaka has been turning heads at the US Open not just with her powerful gameplay, but with a series of vibrant, eye-catching outfits and accessories that are redefining on-court style. Her maximalist approach to athletic wear, complete with shimmering details and personalized touches, has made her a standout figure, proving that performance and personal flair can go hand in hand. Osaka's fashion choices have been a consistent talking point throughout the tournament. For her second-round match against Hailey Baptiste, she sported a custom Nike ensemble that was pure artistry. The outfit featured a bright purple, stretchy tennis mini dress adorned with panels of crystals along the bodice and a playful bubble skirt. Complementing the dress was a matching crystal-sprinkled jacket. Her footwear was equally striking. Custom Nike sneakers in white, gray, pink, and purple, uniquely decorated with her name in Japanese characters. Osaka also accessorized her braided hair with a grape visor, a departure from the sparkly rosettes she wore in her previous match, but she brought back the sparkle with blue crystal-covered headphones adorned with tiny purple roses as a nod to her earlier look. What truly elevated her ensemble, however, were her custom Labubu figures. These aren't just toys, they are elaborate rhinestone-covered companions that match her outfits. For her Tuesday night match, she had a red and orange bedazzled Labubu, affectionately named Billie Jean Bling, attached to her tennis bag, a tribute to tennis legend Billie Jean King. In her second-round match, she debuted a new Labubu, covered in purple and blue crystals, named Arthur Flash, in honor of tennis icon Arthur Ashe. Osaka explained in a press conference that naming these figures is a way to connect with the legacies of the players the venue is named after, adding a personal and meaningful layer to her game day ritual. She even shared insights into the creation process, noting the difficulty of applying crystals to performance wear, but expressing her joy in making it a fun and night outfit experience. Osaka's commitment to her unique style has not gone unnoticed. Fans and media alike have been impressed by her creativity and the confidence with which she carries her bold looks. It's clear that for Osaka, fashion is not just an afterthought but an integral part of her presence on the court, a way to express her personality and connect with her audience. As she continues to advance in the tournament, the anticipation for her next sartorial statement is building, making her a dual threat in both athletic prowess and fashion innovation. Her standout style is definitely a win for fashion enthusiasts. But how is she performing on the court, and what's the story behind her new coach? Osaka dominates Baptiste, advances at US Open. In a display of consistent form and focused execution, Naomi Osaka has successfully navigated her second-round match at the US Open, defeating American challenger Hailey Baptiste. The victory propels the former world number one into the third round of the prestigious tournament, signaling a strong return to form and building momentum as she progresses through the competition. Osaka secured her win with a convincing scoreline of 6-3, 6-1 against Baptiste. This marked her third career victory over the American player, further solidifying her dominance in their head-to-head record, which now stands at 3 wins and 0 losses. The match showcased Osaka's powerful ground strokes and strategic play, demonstrating the effectiveness of her recent partnership with her new coach, Tomasz Wiktorowski. Following her win, Osaka spoke about her evolving relationship with Wiktorowski, who previously coached Iga Świątek to multiple Grand Slam titles. Osaka shared an amusing anecdote about her initial impressions of Wiktorowski, admitting she found him scary due to his imposing height and serious demeanor. However, she quickly clarified that this perception has dramatically changed since they began working together. "When I didn't know him, I thought he was very scary because he is very tall and he didn't smile," Osaka revealed. "But now that we're working together, I see that he smiles often. He has a very friendly smile, and it's very nice. And that's my little fun fact about Thomas. This revelation highlights the importance of personal connection and overcoming initial judgments in building a successful coaching dynamic. Osaka's journey at the US Open has been impressive so far. She entered the tournament as the 23rd seed and commenced her campaign with a first-round victory over Greet Minnen, winning 6-3, 6-4. Her performance against Baptiste further underscored her readiness for the challenges ahead. Beyond her singles campaign, Osaka also participated in the mixed doubles event with Gael Monfils. Despite receiving a wildcard entry, the pair was unfortunately eliminated in the first round by Katie McNally and Lorenzo Musetti. Looking ahead, Osaka is slated to face 15th seed Daria Kasatkina in the third round. This upcoming match presents a significant test, as Kasatkina has also shown resilience in reaching this stage. Kasatkina's path to the third round included victories over Alina Gabriela Ruse and Kamila Rakimova. Historically, Osaka has a strong record against Kasatkina, having won both of their previous encounters. Their most recent match at the 2024 Italian Open saw Osaka emerge victorious, with a 6-3, 6-3 scoreline. The winner of the Osaka-Kasatkina match will proceed to face either Coco Gauff or Magdalena Frech in the fourth round, setting the stage for what promises to be an exciting continuation of Osaka's tournament run. Osaka's performance and personal journey are making headlines. But what about the broader implications of on-court conduct and athlete interactions? Osaka weighs in on tennis controversy, defends Townsend. In the wake of a heated exchange at the US Open, Naomi Osaka has publicly addressed a controversial comment made by Jelena Ostapenko towards Taylor Townsend, offering a strong defense of Townsend and condemning Ostapenko's words as deeply inappropriate, particularly within the context of racial sensitivity in sports. Osaka's candid remarks have added significant weight to the ongoing discussion about player conduct and the impact of language used on and off the court. Ostapenko's controversial statement, reportedly made during a post-match handshake, criticized Townsend for lacking education and class. This comment immediately drew scrutiny, and Ostapenko later took to social media to deny any racist intentions, asserting her respect for all people. However, Osaka, who has openly discussed her own experiences with racial identity, provided a powerful perspective. I think obviously it's one of the worst things you can say to a black tennis player in a majority-white sport, Osaka stated during her post-match press conference. She emphasized her personal knowledge of Townsend, highlighting her intelligence and dedication, and firmly refuted any implication of a lack of education. Osaka also alluded to Ostapenko's past emotional displays on court, suggesting the comment was particularly ill-timed and ill-judged, given the potential historical and social connotations, especially within the United States. Osaka's intervention underscores the heightened awareness and sensitivity surrounding race and representation in professional sports. Her willingness to speak out reflects a broader trend of athletes using their platforms to address social issues and advocate for respect and understanding. The situation also brings to light Ostapenko's reputation for temperamental behavior during matches, with other players, like Aryna Sabalenka, suggesting she may struggle with emotional regulation and personal issues. Sabalenka noted that while Ostapenko is nice, she sometimes can lose control, and hoped she would figure herself out and handle situations more maturely. Taylor Townsend, when asked about the incident, stated she didn't personally interpret the comments as racist, but acknowledged the potential for such remarks to touch on sensitive community stigmas. She emphasized that her own self-awareness made the insult personally irrelevant, while leaving the interpretation of intent to Ostapenko. The incident, and Osaka's response, highlight the complex dynamics at play in elite sports, where competitive pressures can intersect with personal identities and societal issues. Osaka's comments serve as a reminder of the responsibility that comes with public platforms and the importance of thoughtful communication, especially when dealing with potentially sensitive topics. Osaka's powerful statement highlights significant issues. Now, let's shift focus to another aspect of her US Open journey, her incredible fashion sense. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw a major tennis controversy erupt with player disputes and important discussions about respect. Naomi Osaka dazzled with her unique, crystal-covered fashion, making a bold style statement. We also got an inside look at Osaka's developing bond with her new coach, revealing a surprisingly warm dynamic. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more daily updates, ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.